Oh, Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oran from Loon. Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. A rare Yuno-full Wednesday. This doesn't usually happen. But this is how it had to shape out for the schedule this week, so here we are on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Never thought this would occur ever again. But we're here.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. Oh, you changed your Fugi to be sweaty. That's funny. Also, Hitomi's here. Hi, Hitomi.
Hello! How's it going?
Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Lover's Enigma. Koibito no Nazo. In the JP. Today is Yuno-less Wednesday. It's supposed to be Yuno-less, but it is not Yuno-less. Instead, it is Yuno-full. We are winning this day. But yeah, welcome in. So, for anyone who wasn't here during the Fall in Love Festival, Lover's Enigma is a horror point-and-click mystery with otome elements. Basically. Our main character has recently lost her husband in what the authorities have ruled as a sewer slide. But she does not think it was a sewer slide. She thinks it was a murder. But nobody's really believing her. And so she's dealing with, like, the grief and, like, the suffering that comes from losing her partner. And everybody around her is just kind of expecting her to, like, just move on and be normal. But that's very hard for her to do. Her apartment is also haunted. And she's very much not mentally well. So there's a lot of, scary bullshit things that happen in her apartment because she's not doing mentally well. There's also some, like, weird stuff going on with, like, her mom. There's cult happenings going on in the town that she's in. And she really just is going through it a lot. I was super into the demo when I played it during the Fall in Love Festival. Really, really loved it. And I had actually meant to play through it again with Hitomi after I had, like, finished it on stream, because she had been curious about it then, but we never got around to it. So now that the full game is here, I asked if she wanted to be here to experience the common route with us this time around. And she said yes, luckily. Yippee! Yay! But yeah, you didn't really get to... Were you there for some of the stream, or were you not able to catch it? I don't remember.
I don't think I was able to catch this one in particular, so everything is going to be new to me.
Yep. Honestly, it's been long enough that it's gonna feel pretty new to me, too. I'm also pretty sure they revamped the intro, so it's gonna be new for both of us. There might be some parts that'll feel familiar to me as we progress through the common route, but, nothing, like, fully set in stone. But yeah, I really liked this game, but it is, I will give a warning now, it's like Higurashi no Nakukoro ni levels of horror. So there's moments where it's gonna be grotesque. There's gonna be some moments where it's, like, eerie and spooky. There's a couple jump scares, nothing too crazy. It might still freak me out, though, because I'm not good with jump scares. But, like, overall, the vibes are just kind of more on the, like, psychological horror side of it, which is probably why I can tolerate it compared to most horror games. Also, it's an otome. I'm a bit more willing to stomach horror if there's otome stuff involved. Maybe I'm a bit biased.
You should show them what you found in the settings when you were trying to fix the audio.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I was checking the settings to see if I needed to do any adjusting to the volume levels. I'm pretty sure it's good. You guys can let me know if it's too quiet for you, and I'll, like, try to adjust it while we're here. But, look. They have freaking Ugu baby mode. They put a scaredy cat mode for people who, like me, probably, who can't normally handle the horror elements. I don't know what it would actually do if I turned it on. But I just think it's kind of funny that it's there, because that was definitely not there when I played the demo. I'll tell you what. It was not there when I played the demo, so pretty funny that it's there now.
They probably saw you specifically play this game, and they were like, we need to put in a baby mode for babies.
We gotta protect this Ugu baby. And I was just like, But no, I had so much fun playing the demo, so I've been really looking forward to playing the full. And as another disclaimer, we're only going to be playing as far as the common route goes. As for like the actual characters and their routes, I will eventually, as you guys know, I'm planning to make a second channel that's going to have like video essays and stuff on it in the very near future. The video that I'm going to do on Lover's Enigma is going to go up over there. And it's going to be focusing specifically on like the actual characters and their routes and the spoilers. So this is just going to be a true introduction to like all the characters and like the baseline of the story. And then once we get to a route proper, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cut off the feed. And then I'll make content around the game later. But this is something I agreed upon with members a little while back. I discussed kind of how they would want to see me approach like covering otome when it came to like doing more streams of them, and they suggested like common route as stream and then character routes as like video essay. So we're gonna try that and we're gonna see how it goes. I also ran it by the people who gifted me the code very kindly. They very kindly gave me the code for the full game because they wanted to see me cover it properly, which made me so happy. I love getting recognized for otome content stuff and getting the chance to play full versions. Makes my little heart happy as someone who is aiming to be a otome VTuber. Otome / dating sim VTuber, I guess. Visual novel VTuber. I don't know how else to market myself. But no, it made me really happy. So I'm looking forward to playing this game properly and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, also, I will give this disclaimer to you guys as well because I told Hitomi right before we started, but it started storming in Onigashima, like, when I was on the loading screen and taking care of my Oni business. So, if I die, assume it is the demons. The demons and also the storm that is trying to take me out. Just so we're aware. I promise it's not me just, like, turning off my PC because I'm afraid. It's just going to be because the storm's going crazy. It's not too bad right now, I just hear the thunder, but if I die, that's why. Anyway. We'll hold a seance to contact you afterwards to confirm. Thanks. Yeah, I'll communicate on the Ouija board. Help me.
Yeah. I'll be the one in charge of the Ouija board. I'll take on the Ouija board curse.
Thank you. You would be the one that I would curse. A Luigi board? A Luigi board?
Yeah, the curse is that she's just, it always sounds like she's in my ear saying Ouija board? Luigi board?
It's because I'm trying to get you to talk to the Damadachi. I'm like, go get your Luigi board so I can speak to them. A Luigi board? Luigi? Anyway.
The Luigi?
I'm a little nervous because it is quite spooky, but I'm also excited to go through it with you because I've been really wanting you to experience this. I know you like these kinds of games, so... Okay. Ikuzo. I don't believe she has a canon name for our protagonist, so... I guess we could just use my name, unless you have a name you want to give her.
Not really.
Her name is Protagonist. Her name is MC. Hitoni. That just looks like Hi Tony. If we were going to combine our names, it would have to be either You Know Me or...
You Know Me is pretty good.
Yuno.
You Know Me is much better than Yuno. Hey, Tone!
Hey, Tony! Yeah, we'll do you know me, I suppose. That's fine with me. Burning. The air is thick with it. The stench of charring wood, of blistering flesh, of something once alive reduced to smoke and ash. From above, it is almost beautiful. A quiet constellation of embers rising into a blackened sky. Roofs collapse in showers of sparks. Flames crawl hungrily along beams and door frames, licking at walls as though tasting them. Below, they run. They scream until their throats tear raw. They clutch their children, their lovers, their memories. Skin splits. Breath fails. Hope shrivels beneath the roar of fire. They do not know why this is happening. They do not know who watches. But you do. You gaze beyond the smoke, beyond the heat, untouched by it. You feel none of their pain. You hear every cry. They are suffering. So much. You could reach down. You could help them. Or you could watch. After all, suffering makes the story move.
What does that mean? What, we're for first place already?
Yup. Do we hip? Or do we do nothing?
I mean, if it were me, I'd try to help.
Okay. We'll help them. Good choice. I look forward to your interference.
You make that sound negative.
I miss him. We weren't close, but I think we had something special. A common fear of being alone. I think that's why he agreed to marry me in the first place. I feel so guilty. Do I miss him? Or do I miss the idea of him? I shouldn't be thinking like this. Not here. Not now. Not with flowers wilting at my feet. And his name carved into stone. Shimizu Kazuki. Fun.
Yo, that intro goes hard.
Give me a moment. I do think I need to tweak at least like the sound effect settings. They're a little loud.
Yeah, it was a little loud, especially with the TikTok that I still hear. What's with the ticking clock?
I don't know. I don't really remember the TikToking being a big thing in the demo, so this might have been a motif change. Just turn the music down a bit too. I just don't want it to be too loud. I want to be able to hear my friend, among other things. Okay. Would you like to be coworker A?
I'm sorry for your loss. It was so sudden too.
Huh? Oh. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Don't worry about it. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. I can be mom?
Okay.
You know me. Please. Can you get a grip? These people are here to pay their respects and you're zoning out. Please don't embarrass me more than you already have.
Damn, woman, what the fuck?
I'm grieving! I am a bereaved woman! Can you, like, let me live?
Yeah, why does this have to be about you? You're not the one who died. Although I kind of wish you did.
Damn, already?
Girl, she's being a bit.
I mean, true. Yes, Mom. What are we going to do about the funeral costs? If I had known he had no remaining family, I would have never agreed to the arrangement in the first place.
Jesus Christ! Ew!
What a mess. Her words blur together, flattening into noise. You stop listening.
Yeah,
You try to focus on anything else. The sickly, sweet smell of flowers. The way the cool air settles around you. The touch of your silk kimono over your skin. But something else slips in. Voices. Soft at first. Careful. Then not.
you just announced her wedding 3 months ago, right?
Yeah, it was pretty extravagant too, wasn't it? Such a shame.
He died so soon. They're saying it was suicide.
I heard she had some kind of outburst at work. Guess she didn't take it well. They're talking about me. Not again. What do they know?
I heard from Majima-san that she broke down crying. She had to go home for the rest of the day.
They think you're weak. You're weak. They look down on you. That's
Well,
Parker,
that's not something I wouldn't expect from her. Or what happened after her boss called her out.
Her mom claims it was a suicide, but I heard from Kiko-san, whose husband is on the police force, that she was adamant it wasn't a suicide. What do they know? What do they know? What do they know?
Well, maybe they're kind of the same person, you know. Those mentally unstable kinds.
They're lying. Liars. Liars. Or do you think she rubbed off on him? I mean, she doesn't look that easy to handle. They're blaming you. This is your fault. It's your fault.
Girl, at the funeral? Why are they gossiping at somebody's funeral?
People are always gonna gossip, man.
Like husband, like wife, I suppose.
All your fault. Mom, can you take care of the wake for a while? I need to use the bathroom. Again? Come back quickly. This is your responsibility, not mine. And when you're back, we'll talk about setting you up with Ryota.
The body isn't even cold yet! What the fuck, what do you mean?
He's not that impressive, but what other choices do you have? You say nothing else and hurry to the bathroom. So noisy, so much noise. All they do is talk. It's okay. No, it's not. It's going badly. Everything's wrong. Just breathe. So much noise. I can't think. I can't hear. It's noisy. Just ignore them. But you can't. After looking through the phone, click the arrow button on the bottom right of the phone to back out of the application. Press it again to exit.
Blessed every day! Of course she's that kind of bitch.
Big true. Play some Snake. My husband's dead. That's Kazuki.
Oh, that's unavailable. Oh.
Unavailable because he's dead!
That would make you unavailable, yeah.
They hate me so bad. Oh, it saved my progress from the demo. I didn't expect that. Yeah.
Huh.
Those are my save files from the demo.
Well, cool.
That's kind of good to know. I'd rather play from the beginning, though, because it's been freaking forever. So I'm just gonna... We're gonna save down here. We save down there, okay? Okay.
Anything in the gallery?
No. Oh. Empty. Nothing there yet. You know me. Are you in there? Yoshida-san and the rest are here already. What did I say about embarrassing me? Get out here now and talk to them. Not now. Not again. You know me. Are you listening to me? Please let her go away. Go away. You know me. Leave me alone. Get out of there now. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki.
Oh.
A budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. Lucky for her, he was in his late 20s too, and looking to settle down. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted. More to quiet my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, yet his friendship became a comforting presence, his kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Suicide, they said. But something about the way he died, the timing, felt wrong. Terribly wrong. Yet, what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play.
Oh.
It's been 40 minutes. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice.
She's been at this for 40 minutes. Oh.
We're at home now. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Please don't make me do this. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man, and he's been asking about you. I want to be happy. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. He's still here. He's lingering. Oh, sweetheart. Always stuck in the past, aren't you? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you.
Ugh.
His thoughts... She doesn't know. It's not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Kazuki's death. I can feel it. She doesn't know. She never listens to me. Why won't she listen to me? Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated and they found nothing. Twig, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're playing a spooky dating sim game right now. So, thank you for joining. Welcome to the scary, the spooky.
The spoopy whoopy.
But thank you for coming in. For those of you who might not know who I am Yuno Hanaki. I am the one and only Oiran of indie V-singer group Mialoon. I'm kind of a variety streamer. Mostly what I do is chat, voice act, sing, and play a lot of like story-heavy games, particularly visual novels, particularly otome games. So that's kind of the bulk of what I do. I do sing, I do other somewhat variety type things, and I sometimes play other games, but not usually. Today we're playing Lover's Enigma, which is a scary psychological horror type dating sim visual novel. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's gonna get scarier from here. That's so cool. Do you perhaps write as well? Sometimes. Occasionally. But writing is at like the bottom of the list. I can't stay because I'm bad with horror. It's okay. Thank you for the raid anyway. Why don't you have the wrench? You need the wrench. Oh, sorry. It's a shield now. Get shielded.
Yeah, it's a shield.
Thank you. I hope you had a good stream.
You like toss it the same way Captain America tosses his shield at people's heads.
Literally. Toss it like a frisbee.
Bonk.
Get bonked. Yeah, good night, bro. Have a good rest. And yes, it is sub only, but you only have to be subbed for like a minute. I feel like it's only fair.
Yeah.
Anyways. You need to accept reality, you know me, and stop living in a fantasy world. Is he the only solution? There's something wrong.
I cannot stand this mother. Every time she speaks.
Very fair. I don't remember her being this, like, aggressively intense in the demo. I know she had moments where she was kind of fucked up, but I didn't realize that they were gonna have her come out swinging in the new intro. What do you know? But what if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Enough! I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Yes, Mom.
Yeah,
Bitch.
Bitch!
They said this woman is not evil enough. She's got to come out swinging for the fences. I know. I thought she was pretty scary in the first one. But, like, they're making her crazy intense now. I guess they really had to hammer in that she's not a good person. To call that bitch. True. I do like that she says bitch in her head. Wish she'd say it out loud, but, you know, baby steps. Baby girl is grieving. Good. Now I'll talk to you later. And remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time.
She considers having breakdowns to be embarrassing. Go for
Bringing out the Jimmy South Park. You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, its eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. Shut up. Shut up. He's here. Stop talking. Stop talking. I can't hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. It'll be fine, 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 it'll be fine. As you reach out to touch his death photo, a chill runs down your spine.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. And you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Day 1, by the way.
Oh!
Just another day at the office. Oh. Okay, the game had to load in.
There you go. God, not another douchebag in this person's life.
I was not kidding when I said that she's going through it and she has basically no support system. This girl's life is full of pain. Anyway, would you like to be boss, please?
Yeah. Seriously? Again? What do you mean we have to change this section? Stop wasting time and just get done with it already.
But sir, our previous report stated that...
Previous report? You mean the one that you messed up too, didn't you? How about we try not to repeat that today? People like you should really get your act together.
You want to speak up, to tell him that this report will end up the same as the one before. Full of mistakes and delayed, all because he won't see past his ego.
Anything else you'd like to add? No. Good. I want that report in by the end of your shift. Don't clock out till you do. Maybe you should have accepted the demotion if you can't take this level of work.
You swallow your pride, remembering how close you came to losing your position after your breakdown. You're fortunate to not have lost your job, but you're starting to believe it might have been a better outcome.
And dealing with this pervert?
You don't say anything. You just silently bite your tongue and shake your head. I can do it.
Then hurry and finish up the report already. Don't make things any harder for me. Or for you.
Eventually he leaves, smug and confident. As if he's at the top of the world for exerting his power and bullying those who earn less than the average income. You exhale, returning to your work, your fingers gliding across the keys of your keyboard. Is it not crazy how quickly they expected this woman to just go back to work? To just be normal immediately after her husband died?
Be normal after her husband died, get arranged into a new marriage. And they act like her breaking down is such an inconvenience to them.
It's
Don't give a shit about the fact
crazy.
that she's like, ugh.
Yeah. Email from Mom. Yoshida-san recommended one of the spiritualists from our group. He will be contacting you soon. Listen to what he says. And again, don't embarrass yourself. And don't send Ryota home early again. Make sure you go home with him. I'm doing this for your own good. Not again. This is the third person she's sent. Would you like to be Haruki?
Oh, is this the spiritualist? Is this
Oh
the
shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me see if I can find the log. History?
Oh no! Oh yeah, it would be under there, wouldn't it?
Like, I was trying to click to scroll because it wasn't letting me, but there we go. Yeah, Haruki is the exorcist.
Okay. Hello, greetings. My name is Saotome Haruki, but please just call me Haruki. Sparkle, sparkle. Your mother has provided me with your phone number in order to contact you with regards to your spiritual relationship issues. Are you free today for a quick chat? I promise I won't sell you anything. Looking forward to getting to know you. Haha.
And that's his calling card. Goofy
I love him
ad.
already.
Yeah, I remember when I played the demo, I was like, oh, that's Hitomi Core. This is a Hitomi Core man. If you ever wanted to know her type, it's that.
Goofy.
Her boss is such a Sigma? Don't say that. We don't want to give that man any credit. Boo that man.
Boo that man!
A calling card appears beneath the message. This guy is... weird. Very different from the previous people your mother has sent. I feel like I've seen this game before. Yes, I played it during the Fall in Love Festival, back in September 2025, according to my save data.
My goodness, really?
Yep.
The Fall in Love was that far ago?
It was in fall, so yes.
Oh, that's why it was called Fall in Love.
Yes. But yes, I played the demo then. We're playing the official version because it just released a couple weeks ago. They very kindly gave me a code to play the full game, so that's what I'm doing. We'll be playing through the common route in this stream, and then I will be going through the routes in a edited video in the future on my second channel once I make it.
Oh, you missed it, KJ. They made her nastier.
Yeah, they made her meaner. Can you believe it? She's more aggressive now than before. It's like actually crazy. But you're still here early enough that you'll still get to experience a good bulk of this with us, so don't worry. She is definitely going to make more appearances, and if she's as mean as they adjusted her to be in this intro part, holy moly. The usual aura of a mysterious spiritual leader is completely missing. If anything, he writes like an old man trying to connect with a younger generation, and somehow that makes him even more suspicious.
Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids? Haha!
I do find it interesting that they've changed, like, well, I guess maybe I'm in a bit of a more privileged TM position because I played through the first demo. There's like a plot twist that happens near the end of the demo that initially revealed the fact that he's from the same group that your mom is in, but they reveal it very early here, which is interesting. I guess because they're presuming that you didn't play the demo and you wouldn't be able to immediately make the connection of the group that your mom is connected to, and hence the group that he's connected to. But I find it very fascinating that they're already, like, bringing up his involvement with that group, considering what we know. We, parentheses, I.
Yeah, I know nothing.
It's making his vibe feel immediately more suspicious compared to how it was in the demo. In the demo, he seemed a lot more friendly and approachable and, like, trustworthy, but they're, like, setting him up to be super sus from the beginning, which is interesting to me. Anyway.
Maybe they're just building the tension until you actually meet him and then realize he's... I don't know. I don't know what he's like.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
You hesitate, thumb hovering over the screen, wondering if you should reply.
Yes.
I'll send him a message. You stare at the message for a long moment. Then, against your better judgment, you type a reply. You hit send and immediately regret it. Almost instantly, your phone vibrates again.
Almost instantly, so he replies quickly too?
Thank you for your help, but today might not be a good time for an appointment. Sorry, my very broken scroll wheel. I can't click to
No, you're
drag, so
fine.
I have to deal with my broken scroll. There you go.
No worries at all. Due to my heightened spiritual powers, I shall appear at the moment it is most convenient for you. Time, destiny, and scheduling conflicts are no match for me.
Literally, me too. My scroll wheel is borked as hell. I need a new mouse! This scroll wheel is so broken.
Save it.
You stare at the screen. He's either incredibly confident, completely insane, or both. Many hours later...
Remember to lock up after you're done.
He tosses you the keys. They hit your desk with a sharp metallic clank, the ringing sound lingering longer than it should. You swallow another insult and pick them up, fingers curling around the cold metal. Your colleagues have long since left. The office is empty. Oh, now I have a different kind of TikTok. Yippee! Just you and the rhythmic clicking of your keyboard. You only have one paragraph left. Then you can go home. So you type. You freeze. The sound of a door unlocking echoes through the office. Maybe your boss came back? You turn around. Nothing. The hallway is empty. The lights hum softly.
No, I'm good.
Your mind is playing tricks on you. Just ignore it. You turn back to your screen.
Gulp.
There it is again. You spin around just in time to see the door swing open.
No job is worth this. No job is worth this.
No. No. Ignore it. You just need to finish this paragraph and you're done. That's it. That's all. Right? It's your mind playing tricks on you. Did you take your medication? It's supposed to numb everything. You just need to finish this paragraph and you're done. That's it. That's all. You force your fingers to keep moving. The paragraph can't be that serious. Well, unfortunately, if she doesn't do this, they will probably fire her. And because she doesn't have a husband now, and has to deal with all the costs from the funeral and stuff, she really can't afford to lose the job.
Yeah. The boss said that she wasn't allowed to leave until she finishes it. Ugh.
You feel something on the top of your head. No, don't look up, don't look up, don't look up, don't look up, it's not real!
Ew.
Help me. Not again! No! Leave me alone! Kazuki! Help!
Jesus Christ, man!
Nah, what the fuck? Yeah, no. This game's creepy, like I said. It gets scary. Do you want to be Ryota? Because there's 4 love interests, so it would probably split it 2 and 2.
Okay, I'll be Ryota.
Okay.
Sorry. Did I startle you?
Who gave you the key to my office, bro? Ryota? What are you doing here? I thought you left. Oh, right, I forgot he works at the same place, just a different department. Okay, friend Ryota. Who's gonna tell him?
uh, I did, but I said I'd be back.
How did he make all those noises? Was he stumbling around the office? Maybe. She's also crazy paranoid because of her,
Heightened sense of hearing from paranoia.
and everything else that she's dealing with. So, you know, a lot of it might have been hallucinated. We don't know. He lifts a plastic bag, looking a little sheepish.
I went to get you dinner. But all the stores were closed, so...
He pulls out a single onigiri, slightly squashed, but still retaining its triangle shape.
You got the spirit. This was the only thing I could find. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I should have texted first.
He steps closer and places the onigiri on your palm. The onigiri is sad, almost pathetic.
It liked me for real, for real.
Clearly bought from the last remaining convenience store shelf, but somehow its oven-heated warmth heals you. You appreciate Ryota's efforts nonetheless. You didn't even realize how hungry you were. Ryota lingers by the door, hands folded around the plastic bag like he doesn't know what to do with them.
Was everything alright in here?
There.
In there? Sorry.
Yeah. I was just heading out anyway.
I see. Are you... coping okay?
Again. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
The answer is no.
Your tone comes out sharper than you intended, edged with irritation. Maybe it's selfish for you to think this way, but there's only so many unintentional looks of pity or superiority you can take in a month.
I didn't mean to overstep.
He lowers his gaze, clearly chastened, fingers curling into the plastic bag.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so defensive. There's an awkward silence. Then he clears his throat, the tension in his shoulders easing a little. Shit. You did it again. You pushed away someone who cared about you. I know. I can do this. You don't need to worry about me, Ryota. Thank you. Is this the right thing to say? You don't need to keep thinking about it. Deep down, you already know the answer.
Well... How about I walk you home? Not because your mom insisted every time, but... I just... want to. You're my friend. We used to walk home together all the time, didn't we? Back in high school. Thought it might be nice to do that again.
You hesitate, guilt tugging at you for how snappy you were earlier. After a moment, you nod. Alright. You're right. It'll be nice. You lock up the office, the metal shutters clattering down as the lights flicker off one by one. The city outside feels quieter than usual. The two of you walk side by side to the station, footsteps syncing without either of you noticing. Eventually you board the train, sitting next to each other in almost slightly uncomfortable silence. You stare out the window, watching the dark blur past, trying to think of what to say. But before you can gather the courage, Ryota speaks first.
You know, about the whole fake dating thing. I figured you'd still have some reservations about it. But I thought, if I agreed, maybe it'd take some pressure off of you. Your mom was really insistent, and it looked like just agreeing to the whole thing would make things easier for the both of us.
I know. And I do appreciate you doing all this to get her off my back. It's just... It felt like you just went along with it because it was easier than standing up to my mom. The hum of the train fills the space between you. Shit. You said something unintentionally rude again.
It is hard for me to stand up to her. She's helped my sister and I a lot, so when she asked... And I really thought it might make things easier for you if I went along with it. Well, the dating part might be fake, but I do care about you, regardless. That part is real.
Right on cue, in a stroke of cosmic cruelty, Ryota's phone begins to ring. Yeah, chat seems to like him. They're being won over.
He's alright.
His expression stiffens when he sees the caller ID. He glances at you for a moment, then forces a small apologetic smile.
I had a feeling. Sorry, it's your mom.
He steps a little aside, posture straightening as he answers.
Yes, ma'am. She's here with me right now. Yes, I'm taking her home. Yes, I understand.
He nods faintly, even though she can't see him.
The seminar. Yes, I'll think about it. I really do want to improve myself, but this weekend is a little... I'm sorry. I'll do better. Yes, ma'am. She'll be home soon. Take care.
He ends the call, his hand lingering on the phone a second too long. Ryota exhales quietly, gaze drifting downward.
God, this woman has a chokehold on literally everybody around her.
True.
I'm sorry about that.
He hesitates, then looks back up at you, forcing a lighter tone that doesn't quite reach his eyes.
You know how she is. Have you seen the new Morimon movie?
Moraemon? Because I'm guessing it's a parody of Doraemon?
Oh, okay. Morimon.
How come they don't stand up to her? I mean, it's complicated. When you're in a relationship like the one that our main character has with her mother, it can be very difficult to stand up to the person. minor spoiler in case you missed when I played through the demo, but there was actually a part where the mom got violent when she tried to stand up to her.
Oh, full-on narcissistic, got it.
Yeah, so it can be very difficult in these kinds of situations, even for adults. Like, adults can very easily be, like, manipulated and, like, abused in multiple forms by parental figures.
Yeah, especially if you've grown up with this figure all your life, and they've instilled in you the fact that, you know, they're the authority, they know what's best for you, blah, 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 blah. It's not stuff that usually goes away in your brain. It, like, sinks in like a worm, being like, oh yeah, they know what's best for me, they're doing what's best for me, so it's better that I just go along with it. It's
or even if you know that it's not what you want, sometimes it's just better to go along with it so that you don't get hurt, or so you don't cause more problems than it would be worth. You kind of gotta pick and choose your battles in situations like these. Ryota is almost an outsider to their relationship. He should stand up to her. Well, he just finished explaining that he and his sister are in debt to the mother as well. Like they're family friends. Childhood friends with our MC. Family friends because mother reached out and kind of took care of them in a lot of ways. This is like a secondary parental figure to them.
Yeah, so he's not an outsider. He was technically, like, I don't want to say blackmailed, but he basically feels like he owes her.
Yeah.
And she's taking advantage of that, for sure.
She's taking advantage of that to force the two of them to become a couple now, too. So there's a lot of manipulation happening on multiple parts here.
But he also thinks that he's trying his best to make it so that, like, it takes some pressure off of her so that the mom isn't bothering her as much. So, like, he's trying his best, given the situation, to make things easier for her, too.
Yeah.
As her as in the protagonist.
Yeah.
I heard it's surprisingly emotional for a cartoon run with that much whimsy.
You two step off the train. Ryota spent the last 10 minutes talking about the new Moraemon movie. You didn't think he was still such a big fan like he was in high school. But it seems he still has room in his heart for that strange rodent creature you always thought looked a little off.
What does that mean?
She's being mean to Moraemon. She thinks that shit ugly. Then again, it's been a while since Ryota looked this happy. Me talking about Bruno? What do you mean? Surprisingly emotional for a creature made with whimsy.
Looks a little off.
True. Big if true. Corbett wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. It's a picture of me and a picture of Doraemon next to each other, and this guy's just like, they're the same picture. You just make Doraemon purple and we got it. Ah. Goofy, Anyway. Ryota blinks, suddenly realizing how long he's been talking.
Sorry, I rambled again.
He looks away, a faint flush creeping up his ears. It's fine. It reminds me of how you used to talk back in high school.
And then next time, I'll listen to you ramble about anything you like.
Why he looks so baby girl here?
He is baby girl coded.
He's doing the full-on floushy PN. So cute. These are the tasks. So this game also has like tasks you gotta complete within a night, ideally, or else things get icky. So, you know, maintain your sanity meter, pick up your meds, get incense, leave the incense at the shrine at home, and then do self-care in the bathroom. Ideally, you have to get everything done within a certain time frame. They, like, limit your time, like, traveling and, like, doing tasks takes up time at a night. You have to finish things by a certain time at night, or else game get mad. So, yeah. Ah, right. I still need to run a few errands. I don't want to drag you around town for all the boring stuff.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Could have fooled me if those are things Yuno does. I don't have a shrine in my house. I also don't have a temple near me. Also, I am a demon adjacent. If I were to go to a shrine, I would burn. So I can't do that. I do have to try to keep my sanity.
Going to the shrine.
I do have to try and keep my sanity meter high, though. That much is true. And I do have a routine that I do in the bathroom.
You keep your sanity high by thinking of Limbo Fitzgerald.
Big true! That is how I keep my sanity high. You're so right.
I don't really have anything better to do anyway.
I don't want you to feel obligated to come. You've already walked me home.
I don't mind. And I like walking with you. Even if it's just boring errands. And besides, if your mom calls, it'll probably be easier to explain why you're out so late if I'm there too.
I suppose. And if you insist.
Well then, where should we head off first?
I suppose I should head to the pharmacy first. Girl who has to pick up her drugs. The pharmacy smells like antiseptic and stale candy. Fluorescent lights hum overhead, too bright for this late at night. Ryota lingers near the entrance, pretending to examine a rack of cough drops while you walk up to the counter.
These cough drops sure look interesting.
I'm definitely not paying attention to the fact that the girl that I may or may not have a crush on, has to go get sanity pills. Pills of anti-cuckoo. Next. Hi, may I get a refill for XXX? It's under You Know Me. She types for a moment, then pauses. Her expression shifts into something more than just standard customer service irritation.
Oh, you're gonna be judgmental, aren't you?
What that mean? Ahaha, what that mean? Oh, it's you again.
Girl! I'm so bad right now.
Your mother was here earlier. She demanded that we only authorize any medication changes through her.
What?
She insisted we block you from picking up your own prescriptions.
I am in my late 20s.
Bruh. This is a licensed pharmacy, not a family dispute hotline.
Okay, good. I didn't want her to do that anyway. Why are you getting mad at me?
We don't take custody orders from parents over adult customers.
Thank you. I appreciate you for that.
And frankly, if she keeps harassing my staff, I'm going to escalate this.
Why you escalate this?
We can't have people threatening clerks because they don't like how medicine works.
Girl.
Thank you, pharmacist, for being sane. No, she's not being sane. She's blaming us and saying that she's giving in to the mom's demands to not cause trouble for the rest of her staffers. But she doesn't want the mom to, like, continue to cause grief to them. So if we go against what
Making any
Mom
sense,
wants...
lady?
Like I said, bro, everybody in this game is out against our main character. They fucking hate her. Nobody in this town likes this bitch, besides maybe Ryota.
She literally just said, we don't take custody orders over adult patients. And then now she's saying, I'm not going to give you the medicine because your mother said so. So what is it?
Anyway, I'm not letting Mom win when it comes to my fucking medication, so...
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. She's... difficult. But this is my prescription. I really need it tonight. Look, I know this isn't on you, but your mother comes in here and disturbs our patients every time she flares up on us.
Okay, then deal with her! Why do I have to do with this? Just because she's my mother?
Give us a good reason why we shouldn't just get both of you to go somewhere else instead. Yeah, I forgot that this mechanic was here. This is the slot machine. You need 3 matches to win, but if your sanity is high, you only need 2.
Is that Moraemon on the top there?
I believe so.
Oh my god, he does look a little off.
Be nice! That's just a little scruggly upginks.
He's but I love him for it. He's so scruggly.
Make sure to keep your sanity high for an easier time. Press the spacebar to start playing or click on the lever. Pray for me, gamers. Look at him.
I love him! Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, cat. Oh shit. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. Hello.
It wasn't this animated in the version that was in the demo, obviously. I like this version though. This is great. I wish you would frog blink. Well, he can't. His eyes are connected.
Wait.
Just so you know, your mic is cutting you out a lot with whatever voice you're doing, buddy. You're cutting it out like crazy.
Talk. I'm trying to do like a Mickey Mouse voice.
Well, it was too loud, I guess, and so your mic thought it was noise. Whatever he's on, I want some. Real. He's chillin'. I love him, though. My mother is a handful. That's why I'm trying to handle this myself. I don't want her speaking for me anymore. The pharmacist studies you for a moment before her expression softens, though just a little. Yeah, I get that. My dads are kind of like that, too. She sighs and starts filling the order. Not much you can do, other than to silently accept that that's just the way they are. She hands you the refill, this time gently. Dads, plural? Yeah, she got gay dads. Good for her. Take care of yourself. And tell her this is a pharmacy, not her personal command center. Thank you. Ryota steps away.
Hide the drugs from your mom. She doesn't have to know you picked them up.
Well, she'll still find out, though, if she goes to pick them up and then realizes that they're not there.
Right, I forgot how fucking on top of people this woman is.
Yeah. Ryota steps away from the shelves as you approach.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Just the usual. You look away, pretending to adjust your bag. Ryota hesitates, clearly wanting to ask more, but stops himself.
I see.
He doesn't press. Instead, he falls into step beside you as you leave the pharmacy, the automatic doors sliding shut behind you with a hollow chime. Okay,
I guess.
Pharmacy done.
Woohoo!
We gotta go get
I guess,
incense.
yeah, incense for Kazuki. What's next on your to-do list?
I just have to head to the temple to get some incense, then I'm done for the night.
Alright, the temple's just down the road. Let's head there.
Sanity increased.
Okay, so it has to be a 50% or above for you to get the 2-match benefit, looks like.
Yeah, I was pretty good at keeping my sanity high in the demo. I don't know if they've made it harder in the full version.
I guess we'll see.
The temple grounds are quiet at this hour, lanterns casting a dim orange glow over the stone path. You call that shit quiet? Do you hear these fucking bugs? Shut up!
The temple crowds are quiet at this hour and the bugs are having a party.
The bugs are having a fucking rave in the corner.
I mean...
And I find that cricket.
Seriously, that one cricket is pissing me off.
Goofy,
Playing
yeah.
his lake violins.
Volume 500,000%. The worst part is I turned a lot of the sounds down a little while ago because it was loud then. This particular sound effect is just really loud. The air smells faintly of ash and old wood. How calming. Or so it should be. From a distance you hear someone arguing, but for now you try to ignore it.
I know. I haven't been here since New Year's. I think I bought Omamori for good luck back then.
Yeah. Did it work?
Well, the new Morimon movie just came out, so I think at least a little bit of it is working.
You snort softly and head toward the small shop near the main hall. For such a modest shrine, it's strangely convenient that they sell incense here. You lean on the counter, scanning the shelves. The usual shrine priest is nowhere to be seen. Your attention is being drawn back to the yelling. From behind the main building, raised voices echo through the courtyard. Thank fuck he stepped on the bug.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at before.
True. There he is.
Oh boy, okay. Please let me in! Please.
I told you, you're banned, so get out.
What if I gave you this super limited edition talisman? It's one of a kind, because I made it myself.
I said no. Now go away before I call the police again. The priest hurries back to the shop, adjusting his sleeves, face visibly strained. A visitor. Sorry about that. How can I help you? Incense, please. The usual. He nods quickly and reaches under the counter, handing you a small bundle. That'll be... He suddenly freezes, eyes widening as he looks past you. Hey! What did I say about entering the temple? Please hold on for a second, miss. The priest bolts from the counter again, running towards the direction he was looking at. I swear, I'm going to make sure this is the last time. You pay and step away with the incense.
And she's just like, they got out to deal with that guy. Whoever the fuck he is.
Good thing I'll never have to see that weirdo ever again.
Does this usually happen?
Well, I think this is the first time I've actually processed how strange all of this is.
I guess every shrine has its regulars.
Strange town, strange people. But at least you got what you came for. Yippee! Alright, my tasks are complete, and with just enough time to spare.
And just before your mom called, too.
You and Ryota step out of the lower street, the night air cool against your skin. The previous chaos from the temple before, slowly fading into the distance.
Police, let me in!
At least until...
Wait! 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 I thought my spiritual powers had failed me, but it seems I've managed to catch you after all.
You freeze as someone skids to a halt in front of you, nearly tripping over his own feet.
Why did your text have emojis in it?
That's just his energy.
Hello!
That's the vibe he brings to the gathering.
Ah, the vibes around your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits wriggling around your abode.
We're not at my house. What are you even talking about?
Ah, sorry. I think I was reading from an earlier draft of this interaction.
He broke the fourth wall! Because that's how he meets her in the demo! He shows up at her house while she's freaking out about, like, the energy around her door or something, and he's like, oh yeah, the minute I came in here, vibe's not immaculate.
This fucking guy.
You fourth wall breaking bitch. That's crazy. Did not expect that.
I mean, ignore that. What I meant to say is your aura is exceptionally poor. Do you find yourself more nervous, more stressed? Is your hair falling out more than usual? Fear not! I am Saotome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire, at your service. But please, call me Haruki. Nya.
Who the hell is this guy? You stare at him. You were shaken earlier. Now you're just baffled.
I bet you're thinking, who the hell is this guy? Fear not. Your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing your dwelling. And thank you for answering my text message. I thought you would have blocked me instantly. You know me. Let's go. This guy is weirding me out. I think we should call the police.
Get out of our inner thoughts. Yeah, he's breaking the fourth wall again to read our thoughts. Get out of my head. Get out of my brain.
It's a spiritual powers.
Wait. My mom did mention she got someone from her organization to help with the problem. So, unfortunately, we can't arrest this guy, or Mom will throw another fit.
The organization, right? I thought they'd be a bit more, professional. Excuse me! I'm still here! Fear not, my reputation precedes me. While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess.
He dramatically thrusts his hand into his pocket and slams something onto your palm.
Behold!
It's a talisman. A very crudely drawn talisman. The ink is smudged. The symbols look suspiciously handwritten in marker.
Oh, he's giving you his special one-of-a-kind talisman because he just made it. Maybe you shouldn't take things from strange people.
Haruki recoils in mock offense.
Hey! This is the real deal! Handcrafted, artisanal, spiritually aligned with all that is good!
He beams at you.
Go on. Take it.
Do I take the weird man's... Do I take the weird man's papers?
What's the worst that could happen?
A lot of things.
I mean, either they work, they don't work, or he curses you in eternal damnation.
I'm already kind of cursed. Do I want a level 10 curse?
That's what I mean, you can't get any more cursed than you are.
Well... I could go from level 10 curse to level 100 curse.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
Something is telling me to
hovering.
take it.
So I see you hovering over the option.
You can't see shit! Where am I hovering now then,
everything. I think those are bushes, I'm not sure. The art style is kind of interesting, but also kind of abstract.
Fuck.
Take it.
God, fine. Mom is kind of a level 100 curse, so what is a level 10 curse on the pile? You know what? Fair point. She knows you too well. If you mean whether or not Hitomi knows where I put the cursor, I am screen sharing the game to her because we're reading it together. So of course she can see the cursor. The question is how Haruki can see it, but whatever. Hate this guy.
Actually, it'd be funnier if he was talking because, you know, he can't move his mouth right now because the screen is paused behind you, so he's like,
I'm out of focus right now, so I can't properly talk to you. But
I also can't breathe. Help. I'm talking with a single breath that I took it before you paused.
You hesitantly take the talisman. It feels warm. Unsettlingly warm. Body heat warm.
Were you sitting on this thing?
Where are you storing this? You have pockets, but like, were they not in your pocket? Okay.
Thank you for trusting me. This marks the beginning of our secret client exorcist bond.
Ryota looks at the talisman again, then at Haruki. Trust is a big word. Desperation feels more apt. Yeah, true.
We're definitely calling the police if anything weird happens. That's fair. As I said, I conduct myself with the utmost professionalism.
Hmm. Oh, hydrate. I take sippy of water.
Anyway, I shall now vanish, as the narrative has clearly decreed it so.
I'll take another sip of water, but also, shut up! He was breaking the fourth wall! Oh, that one's for you, actually, never mind. Take drink.
Oh, okay. Okay. My sprite will now fade into the distance.
You didn't read this line.
Oh, I didn't realize it was... Yeah, farewell, dear client. I will reappear precisely when the plot demands it. Until next time, spiritually burdened protagonist.
He spins on his heel and sprints down the street, nearly tripping over a curb.
Ah!
I don't know why that particular delivery got me. Oof.
That guy is so weird, isn't he?
He's extremely weird. But at this
Why do you
point...
call you protagonist?
I don't know. I don't think I'm the protagonist of anything. But I'll try anything once, including these weird talismans.
They look like a child made them. I heard that!
Ryota watches him go, silent for a moment.
Are you sure your mom hired him?
I wish I could say no. Ryota sighs, rubbing his temple.
He feels a migraine incoming. If he shows up again, we're calling the police.
You glance back at the street. For a split second, you think you see Haruki peeking from behind a lamppost, giving you a thumbs up.
Thumbs up emoji.
When you blink, he's gone.
That was an unfortunate encounter. Let's get out of here before he comes back. Alright, before we go back to the apartment. Mind if I drop by the cafe for a second? I need to hand Yoko something real quick. Plus, I think she would probably like to see you too. Don't worry, I'll make it quick.
Alright. Lead the way. They're having us go to a lot of the key areas more in this version. I think in the demo, we didn't really meet Yoko until, like, 3 hours in.
Okay.
Just didn't really have a reason to. So I think it's kind of interesting that they're having us, like, meet everybody in this version of the demo. I think the demo went until, like, day 4 or 5. So it's crazy that in day 1 we're already, like, meeting most of the major cast.
Hmm.
The door chimes softly as you step in. The familiar scent of coffee and syrup wraps around you. Oh, Hame-chan! My sweet candy! You've come to visit me! She moves toward you, arms lifting for a hug, then abruptly stops herself. Right. Sorry, it's been a while. I shouldn't just grab you like that. She turns, spotting Ryota. Oh, and he's here too. You brought my unfortunate baby brother.
You don't have to sound that unhappy to see me.
I'm not. I'd just rather see you know me. It's like ordering a really tasty burger but getting some soggy fries at the side.
Hey. Are you calling me the soggy fries?
I don't think anyone would call you a tasty burger.
Damn.
Yoko leans across the cafe table, chin resting in her palm, staring at you with an exaggerated sigh. I don't want to talk about you anymore, Ryota. You know me. We barely see each other these days. You're always busy, I'm always busy. The only time we see each other is when you drop by the cafe. Hey, I can't help it if our shifts overlap with our rest time. Totes despair! Maybe I'll open my own cafe someday. Then you can drop by whenever you want. Your own cafe? Yeah, it'd be a maid cafe.
I didn't think you were the type to work as a maid.
Who said I'd be the maid? I am the manager. You're the maid.
Me? Amazing.
I didn't think we were gonna get a CG of all of love interests as maids. That was not on my bingo card. There was not a single interaction like this in the demo. Hell yeah. They look so cute. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh my. Despite your airheaded personality, your good looks and height alone make you at least 60% Ikemen material. We're finally eating good. Let's go. Yummy, yummy.
Yum yum.
Of course we'll need a proper cast, though. A tsundere type, obviously. Maybe a Genki one, too. And of course, a charming princely type.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Ah, you can be the airhead type. It creates gap moe with your serious outward appearance.
I feel like I should take that as an insult.
It's a compliment. Your airheadedness is endearing. Oh wait, no, that's me. My bad. It's a compliment. Your airheadedness is endearing.
It is?
See? That right there. That's your thing. The soft, confused airhead energy.
Alright. When you open your cafe, I'll work a few shifts, but I demand 100% commission rates.
The best I can do is get you free snacks. As much as I'd like to indulge in this scenario, Ryota, didn't you say you needed to hand Yoko something?
Oh, right. I do.
He reaches into his bag and pulls out a familiar stack of pamphlets. The same designs, the same slogans, your mother's handwriting scribbled on the corners.
Madame wanted me to hand these to you.
Yoko's expression tightens the moment she sees them. Ryota, I I told you, I do not want to join them.
I know. It's just, she's helped us a lot in the past. It feels wrong just to ignore her completely.
Yeah, but she never used to be like this. But now we're supposed to accept it just because she decided to force her religious obsession onto everyone around her. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can accept that.
I just think it's only right to entertain her a bit.
I think it's more rude to tolerate her antics without any intention of joining. You're giving her hope that you'll follow her path.
Maybe I'll start considering.
She takes the pamphlets away, gripping them tightly. I'll take these, for now. But if you give them to me one more time, I'll rip out every single strand of hair on your head.
I am just trying to be filial?
Yeah, filial, like filial piety, where you have, you like default to whatever your family wants because you feel like you owe your family for what they've done for you.
Ah, I see.
So he's trying to be filial because he wants to make up for how she took care of them, which he mentioned earlier in the train. He feels like he has to kind of go along with some of the things that she wants to make up for the fact that she helped him and his sister out when they were little.
Okay.
Right, but at the expense of everything else. You clear your throat. A small sound, but enough to cut through the tension. Yoko blinks, then looks at you properly. Sorry, you know me. Ahem. Yoko forces a smile and moves back behind the counter. Sorry you had to see that. She clears her throat, straightening her apron. Well then. Yoko forces a smile and moves back behind the counter, slipping easily into her usual cafe persona. Anyways, I'm glad you dropped by for a visit. And I hope next time you won't be delivering any more of these items, Ryota.
Noted. It is probably best if we get going soon. It is getting late.
Yeah. Go before I start charging you for staying. Just as you turn to leave, Yoko reaches under the counter. She slides a small croissant against the across the table. She leans forward and gives you a playful wink. On the house. She lowers her voice. Consider it an apology for witnessing our little argument. You nod, quietly grateful, and take it. The warm pastry feels strangely comforting in your hands. Take care, okay? And try not to let him drag you into too much nonsense.
I can still hear you.
Yoko only laughs, waving you off as you step back into the night. Ryota checks the time on his phone, then looks back at you.
There's still a bit of time left. We can go to one more place nearby if you want. Or we can just head back home.
He hesitates, expression turning a little uneasy.
Your mom will probably call around 12 a.m. to check in. You should definitely be home before that.
He gives a small, tentative smile.
So, is there anywhere you'd like to visit? Hmm.
What speaks to you?
Uh, Sorry about that.
Phone notification points. Someone didn't silence their phone.
Whoopsies. Uh, well, he said the combinis were kind of empty when he went to go get his onigiri before.
True.
So probably be even more empty now that it's later in the night.
True.
Probably visit the riverside.
Okay. Ryota hesitates for a moment.
All right. We can take a short stroll there, but are you sure?
He doesn't finish the sentence, but you know what he means. You nod. Ryota exhales quietly.
Okay.
The path to the riverside feels longer than you remember. The city lights reflect faintly on the water, rippling in slow, uneven patterns. It has been a long time since you stood here. Not since the day the police called you down. Not since the rain blurred everything until the world felt unreal.
Oh, wait, the riverside is where they found his body?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's why he was like, ooh, are you sure? At least it is not raining now. You stare into the water. Your reflection looks distant, like it belongs to someone else. Ryota stands beside you, and after a while he speaks.
If you don't mind me asking again, how are you holding up these days?
Well, as best as I can, I suppose. He glances at you, then quickly looks away.
If it's not too much... Oh, if it is too much, we can go somewhere else.
You shake your head. It's fine. It's just weird to be back here.
I see. Does it still hurt?
I don't think there's a right answer to that. I don't think grief fits on any kind of measurable scale. Or maybe the better answer is that everything feels sort of numb right now, like I'm going through the motions.
I understand. It felt the same way too with my parents. I hope everything works out for you in the end, you know me. I really do.
I hope so too.
We should head back to your apartment before it gets too late.
Question, because I forgot. How much time passed between the husband's passing and the present in the game? Like a month. We got to see the funeral in this version.
Yep. You're so
Which they didn't show us in the original. Also, random, thank you for the resub. They showed us the funeral, and then it mentioned that it's been, like, a month-ish since he died, and everyone's just expecting her to immediately be ready to, like, rebound, lock in on her career, get into another arranged marriage. They had been together for a few months, and then they were only married for, I believe, like, a few weeks before.
Yeah.
He was
before
he
passed,
died.
Yeah.
So their relationship was like maybe a couple of years at most. You get 2 weeks to be sad. Yeah, basically. Understandable. I was about to be mad at Ryota for asking that, but since it was a month already, fair question. Yeah, I do think it's fair to be asking, but I also understand why she's, like, not fucking over it yet. That's why I get so mad at how everybody else is, like, choosing to approach this, because a month is not nearly enough time to finish being grieved, you know? Obviously, you do have to get back to living eventually, but it's really rough. It feels like they've introduced the characters faster, but the creepiness feels a lot more of a slow burn. That's true. I think part of the pacing of the demo was to try and get in as many, like, scares and to really, like, give you all of the crumbs of the intrigue of the story. And I think now that we have the full version, it's, like, way slower narrative building, but we get all the characters introduced more quickly, which is nice. I do think comparatively in the demo, it took a lot longer for us to meet some of the other characters. But it feels like we're seeing a lot more of them now. Anyway, to the apartment. You step into the hallway, the fluorescent lights humming softly overhead. Especially if it was suicide, even though it wasn't according to her, you kind of never surpass that level of pain of having your loved one passing like that. Yeah, it was very sudden to her, so it's like, it's a lot to process. And then she also feels literally haunted by his spirit. Part of why she feels haunted by him is because she believes that it wasn't a suicide. And so she thinks that his spirit is, like, haunting their apartment to try and get her to, like, reveal the truth, and is, like, pressuring her to be the one to, like, investigate it and prove that it wasn't a suicide or whatever. Like, it feels like he's trying to be the one to, like, pressure her into doing this, on top of all of the other external pressure that this poor girl is dealing with in the rest of her life, because nobody is giving her a moment to breathe. Like, literally, Ryota and Yoko, I think, are the only two characters who are, like, nice to her most of the time. I think everybody else is just like, God, shut the fuck up, bitch. Which is crazy. Acting like that to a grieving woman.
I know. It seems our journey has come to an end. Then I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you get some rest.
I don't know which character this is, so I guess I'll just take it. You there! Stop that!
Ah. I think the chaos of today will never end.
You both look toward the commotion. Near your apartment door, a familiar figure is crouched on the floor, taping paper talismans to the wall like he owns the place.
Oh, it's him!
And another familiar figure is standing over him, arms crossed, expression visibly exhausted.
As I said, I'm completely qualified to be here.
This bozo. Why is he always here? This guy. No, you're not. As far as I'm concerned, you're a suspicious person, and that warrants a police report.
What could I possibly have done to warrant that suspicion?
Anyone would be suspicious of someone setting up strange talismans outside the corridor of the apartment they live in. Haruki waves a laminated card dramatically.
I showed you my business card! That counts for something!
That's not a business card, that's just a signed headshot of you. You step closer. Haruki notices you immediately.
You know me!
Oh god.
Your neighbor is spiritually obstructing my professional services!
Ren turns to you, relief and irritation mixing on his face. You. Please do something about him. He's been here for 10 minutes. He tried to staple something to the fire safety notice.
It's a completely real and effective talisman! You should know it yourself. After all, you are also spiritually attuned.
I know enough to know that you're a complete fraud. Ryota watches from behind you, quietly processing the scene.
I see.
Haruki puffs up proudly.
See? Even your fake boyfriend understands my importance. Fake boyfriend?
I just ignore all of them and walk the fuck away. Guys, I'm tired. I have had a long-ass day.
I am Eepy Speepy.
I'm Eepus Beepus.
I gotta put this incense on my dead husband's shrine.
Yeah, if I don't take care of my dead husband's shrine, his spirit will haunt me, and I'll probably, like, I don't know, hallucinate bugs in my walls, so I've really gotta do that.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? Peanut gallery over here, I'm just trying to go to Eep. I'm just trying to get into my apartment so I can deal with my mom's nightly check-in. Like, do I really gotta sit here and deal with all this crap? All this bullshit? Messed up. I'm going to say, is everything alright? I'm not gonna walk away. It'd be funny to walk past them, but... Is everything alright? What does it look like?
Yes! Everything is perfectly fine and spiritually under control. Your mother asked me to start setting up preliminary wards around your living area. I'm just doing what I was told. But your neighbor appears to be spiritually resistant to my presence.
I am just resistant to nonsense.
Okay, I understand. I shall withdraw for now. But I would like everyone here to know that I am leaving on my own accord. Of my own accord. Not because I am threatened by the sheer number of the spiritually unappreciative civilians present.
Please go.
I will return when the spiritual vibes are more receptive. Farewell.
His live TD cut in like that initially showed up during a more like heart-to-heart scene between him and the MC, so it's funny that you only get like a glimpse of it in this version before he fucks off. Goofy guy. He jogs down the corridor, again nearly tripping over his own bag of talismans, and disappears around the corner. That one was a genuine, like, sound of a bug getting squished. Awesome. Silence finally settles over the hallway. Ryota looks at you, equally confused.
I am sorry. I did not expect that.
Ren has already stepped back toward his apartment, hand on the door handle.
Look at that cutie patootie.
He's so cute. He's so my type.
Yeah, he's definitely your type.
Yeah. Haruki is to Hitomi as Ren is to Yuno. You call out before he can close it. Wait. He pauses, glancing back at you. Sorry about all the ruckus. He is not usually like this. Well, he is, but he isn't usually here. Ren hesitates, then clicks his tongue quietly. Your mother has a habit of sending strange people. I thought this building was done with cult recruiters. Just keep it inside your unit next time. Many look like that? Yes, they do! There are plenty of beautiful boys that look like that. You just don't have the eyes to see or the whimsy in your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
People are going to think something's wrong with this floor. You open your mouth to argue, then stop. Well, technically it is still your fault. Ryota steps forward, bowing his head slightly. Ren dresses like an eccentric grandma. No, it's stylish!
I like his sweater thing.
I like his sweater. I like the layers that he's wearing. He's got a funky collar on. I don't think a grandma would wear that. Be nice.
I'm sorry. It will not happen again.
Ren looks at him, surprised by the sincerity, before awkwardly looking away. Yeah. You'd better remember it. Is chat getting jealous? I don't think so. He gives a reluctant nod. Good night. The door closes behind him with a soft click. The hallway feels quiet again. Ryota exhales slowly and looks at you.
That was unfortunate.
He gives a small, tired smile.
Your life seems very lively lately.
You stand outside your apartment door, keys in hand. The hallway is quiet again, as if nothing chaotic happened just minutes ago.
Today was nice. I had fun walking with you. If you're alright with it, I would like to spend more time with you soon. I mean, only if you are up for it. No pressure. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
He gives a small nod, then turns and walks toward the stairs, posture stiff like he's afraid to look back. The hallway feels quieter without him. You finally enter your apartment. A groan escapes from your lips as you're finally able to kick off your shoes and collapse exhausted onto the couch. Is he single? Yes. Ryota? Yes. He's technically fake dating, me, the MC. But by all accounts, he is single. What an eventful day. Shut up. Just as you're about to let out a breath and relax, your phone vibrates in your pocket.
Shut up, Mom!
A message from your boss?
Boss?
Shit, you forgot to send the report.
Oh, right, because you got spoopy and then you left with Ryota.
You were so caught up with everything that happened after work and everything that happened after that you completely forgot about the report. Oh, boy.
You better arrive early tomorrow to submit it, or I'll have no choice but to write you up again.
Sick.
Lovely.
You sink down onto the edge of your couch, rubbing your face with both hands. The day's exhaustion finally catches up with you.
Girl, I completely understand.
Shut up, stupid, shut up, stop talking! Ugh, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Both him and my colleagues. You're no better. Go away. Everyone looks at you with that same pitiful yet annoyed expression. They gossip about me behind my back. Yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. Bitch, 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 bitch! It'll be so much easier if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. You're weak. Ryota. I bet he thinks I'm a burden. And Kazuki, his death, a curse. I just need to keep it together, somehow. And then I'll be fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I can't fall apart now. Not yet. Not with everyone waiting for me to fall. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. No. Not again. Kazuki? It's him. Please let it be him. No, that one's real. Shit, shit, shit. It's happening again. Shit, shit. It's real. Or it's not. What is... No. Please. Not again. You know me. Open up right now. Suddenly your mother's shrill voice pierces through the fog in your head. Mom? You bolt to the door, fumbling with the lock. Finally! Do you have any idea how many times I messaged you? 10 times! 10! And not one reply. I'm sorry, Mom. I was busy with work and... You were supposed to answer before midnight, and yet here you are, ignoring me like a careless child.
You came over to the fucking house?
You're lucky I happened to be nearby to check on you before. Who knows what could have happened?
I could have actually gotten to sleep peacefully for once in my life.
Her tone ramps up again, rapid fire with each sentence, listing every imagined infraction from your delayed reply to her minor worries. You open your mouth to explain, but she keeps going. What if you had relapsed again? Do you think everyone has to put their lives on hold just for you?
You're the one stopping me from taking it. Oh my god.
Don't take people for granted, you know me.
I'm coming through the screen and choking out this woman.
Me when I fucking get her. You can't keep dragging everyone down because of what happened, chasing some false hope that Kazuki's death was more than suicide. I know I'm being harsh, but you have to listen to me. I am doing this for your own good.
That's what I hear when I hear you talk.
Harsh? Yeah, do you think this is just harsh?
You're being psychotic! Sociopathic even!
For a brief, fleeting moment, the scolding fades ever so slightly. Her voice softens, just a little, like she's almost caring.
No, don't fall into the trap! Don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm only doing all of this because I care for you. I love you.
I care for your image and how it affects me.
Your chest tightens. You want to run to her, throw your arms around her. Cry out for the mother you've longed for, the one who seemed kind and warm in your memories. Mom. But just as quickly, her voice hardens again, laced with judgment. The woman you once knew seems gone, replaced by this constant critic. But of course, you still need guidance. You must listen to me at all times. Yes, Mom. You nod, voice small, trying to placate her. Slowly, she exhales, her posture softening as she steps back. Good. That's my precious daughter. If you just listen to me, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. She eventually checks in on you a couple more times, asking about work and whatnot, before leaving once she's satisfied with all the answers. She turns and walks away, her heels clicking down the hallway. The silence that follows is heavy, your chest tight, your mind buzzing with everything she just said. For a moment, you wish the warmth had lasted, that the mother you remembered was still here. But all that remains are your memories, and the nagging echo of her care mixed with judgment. The real mom came out for like 1 second, then the demon took back control. Yeah, basically. It's so sad. And they're making it a lot more obvious in this version of the demo that Mom has been taken in by a cult, like religious fanatic cult that's making her act more like this. Because they even had Yoko pointed out at the cafe, right? That the one who took care of them didn't act like this before, but ever since she fell into this religious sect, she's gotten like really hypercritical, and it's pretty obvious it's a cult.
Yeah.
And she keeps trying to recruit everybody else to join the cult. The cult stuff wasn't until day 2 or 3 in the demo. Yeah, it was pretty late. It was pretty late in the demo that we, like, encountered the cult. I don't even think we realized initially that Mom was in the cult until after we had met the cult recruiters that were trying to recruit the MC. I don't think we realized that Mom was in the same cult until, like, way later. We didn't catch on. So to me, it's very interesting that this beginning is, like, making a lot of these plot elements more obvious from the very start. I guess they want you to have less trust for everybody, maybe? I mean, I didn't trust the mom, like it. But I feel like, especially because they've also been bringing up more that Haruki is from the same group that Mom is in. So now you know Haruki works for the cult. Technically.
Yeah.
So he's not supposed to be the most trustworthy either. But is also like one of the only people who can still help with this demonic haunting that's going on. There's a lot of layers to this story, and that's part of why I really liked playing the demo, but it's interesting seeing these layers be brought up like more obviously from the beginning, because I was like trusting Haruki like 100,000% at first. Then I found out Mom was in the cult, and then there's like a big twist ending during like some of the last part of the demo, where Haruki reveals that he was also working for the cult. Like, we find it out as like a plot twist.
Oh, I see. Okay.
During like a really rough situation. So it's interesting that they're making it more obvious, like, from the get-go, I guess. I wonder if there's a reason, or like maybe they didn't want people to trust Haruki as implicitly like I did. I don't know. I think they're trying to make it so that not every character seems as trustworthy as they did in the demo.
Yeah, because like even Ryota brought up the fact that like he has a connection to your mother, and he feels like he has to is not able to stand up to her because it's easier to go along with what she says or whatever.
And he's also humoring the idea of joining the cult. His sister doesn't want to. But he's like, he genuinely seems to be considering joining the cult himself. Which would mean that he would no longer be trustworthy if he gets like fully sucked in by their ideals. And then Ren was meaner in the demo, like way more aggressive at the start, and you didn't really get to realize that he was more like tsundere and that he had the like softer side to him unless you were like actively pursuing him, like I was. What? Who said that? What? Who said that?
What? Who said that?
What? But no, they're making Ren seem a lot nicer. Like he was softer to her in this encounter with Haruki and Ryota there. Must be a ghost. Yeah, sorry. The haunting is spreading to Onigashima, I guess. Oh, sheesh. But no, it's really interesting, the angle that they've taken with telling the story from this demo. I only played, like, the first demo as part of Fall in Love Fest. There were demos that released after for, like, a couple different iterations that I just didn't pick up because I wanted to play the full. So maybe these are things that were, like, added in, like, different iterations of the demo as they, like, updated it and changed things around. I know for sure, though, that this intro part is supposed to be very different from the demo iterations. In the demo, Ren was kind of cold but not harsh, realistic maybe. No, I actually think he was harsher in the demo, at least in the beginning. He didn't start softening up until we were actively, like, choosing to spend time with him and, like, speak to him. So to me, I feel like he was a bit harsher in the demo. Meanwhile, here, we're seeing his soft side, like, way more. Like, he actually was, like, relieved to see her show up. So, I feel like that's a different approach from before. Not a bad one. Ryota's basically the same. Character-wise, I suppose so, although from when I played the demo, I did not get any sort of inclination from him that he was going to end up joining the cult. Or, like, being on the cult's side in any capacity. We knew that he had the association with Mom, and was willing to listen to whatever Mom wanted because he felt indebted to her. But we did not know that he was humoring the idea of joining the cult, or, well, joining the religion. That, like, one character has called being a cult. Actually, two, because both Yoko and Ren have accused it of being a cult. But we didn't know at all back then that part of Ryota's character arc was that he was actually considering joining the religion. But considering a lot of Ryota's characterization is that he's just kind of like the flat childhood friend character, and he didn't really have much, like, dynamic stuff to him, like he didn't really have much going on. I think that having him be considering joining the cult is an interesting angle to take for him and his route. Like, if his route is about how you have to try and, like, pull him away from that and, like, try to convince him that he's got more to him and he doesn't have to rely on becoming part of a mass. You know? I think that would be an interesting angle to take for his character. But yeah, admittedly, I didn't play the other demos, so some of this stuff that I'm reacting to that's like, oh, this wasn't in the demo, it wasn't in the demo version that I played. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. The last time I touched this game was September 2025, so please understand. My knowledge is very limited, but I'm having fun seeing all the differences. Getting some new stuff for your experience? Yeah, I really like it. And, you know, Hitami wasn't here for the stream at all, so she's going into this completely blind.
Yeah. But it's nice hearing from you what you said, the little differences and stuff.
I'm trying to make notes of them when I can. Admittedly, it's been so long I don't fully remember, but I still have, like, key elements in my head. But the days go by, like, a lot slower in this version. I imagine they were probably sped up slightly for the sake of making the demo more streamlined to show off what they wanted to show off.
Yeah.
But I think the overall gameplay might end up feeling a lot slower, and we might get a bit of like a fuller, longer feeling day, which might be beneficial. We'll have to see. But all that remains are your memories, and the nagging echo of her care mixed with judgment. You close the door behind her, leaning against it, letting out a long, shaky breath. As the silence settles, a sudden tremor courses through the room.
Let me rest!
The furniture rattles, and that unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending a shiver down your spine. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. No, what was it? I need to check my phone. Yeah, gotta leave the incense. Oh no, crap. I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No. Damn it. As you approach the shrine, it begins to shake violently. Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar.
Oh. Haha, you've chosen me.
I was actually aiming for Kazuki, but sure. Fuck. Can't figure out what the timing actually is for these.
Yeah, because usually for these you go tile before, but it looks like it's snapping into place.
Yeah, so I think I just have to go the minute I see them. Luckily, my sanity's high enough that I only have to get the 2. Gambling?
No way.
Kind of. It's like a sanity roll where as long as my sanity is higher than 50, I only have to get 2 of 3 matching, but if my sanity was lower, I would have to get all 3 to match in order to, like, pass a check. I'm guessing if I fail, my brain goes haywire. I'm guessing some fucked up horror shit happens. But luckily, since our sanity started pretty high to begin with, we're chilling. Wouldn't that be horrifying? Ha 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 ha. Comedy. You guys are great at jokes. Has anyone ever told you that before?
No, it's the first time.
Wow, crazy. You manage to catch the photo just in time, clutching it tightly as you stare at it. Your heart still beating loudly in your chest. Don't get mad! Don't activate the subwoofer!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photo longingly, wondering if some divine intervention had guided your hand. Yeah, it was me running a slot. Smile. You take a deep breath, trying to collect your scattered thoughts. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. Lodging? Maybe it's longing. I don't know. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil in your mind.
Is it too late to put out the incense?
Kazuki? It cut off your scream. It cut off your scream. You just went digital. Hey, bestie!
Dang.
Howdy! How you doing? How's it going, bud?
Don't look at me that way. Don't look at me, period. Could you just close your eyes?
Can you just close your eyes and become a whole shadow real quick? Hi. Yeah, one sec. Shit. I'm hallucinating again. That's not good. I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
Is it too late for the incense?
What did she tell me? What was it? The bathroom. Yes. I have to get to the bathroom.
I get to take a massive dump. Panic shit.
Normally, you would get actual help in order to keep yourself together. But that's not an option for you. At least not now.
Oh, good.
So this is the next best thing in keeping things under wraps. In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the beat by pressing the arrow keys at the right time. Arrow icons will appear on screen and sync with the music. Hit the corresponding arrow key just when it lines up with the target zone. The more accurately you hit the keys, the higher your score. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat. And remember, suppress it.
Conceal, don't feel. Don't let them know. Oh, Jesus, it got crazy at the end there.
I
held my breath
Emotions
for you.
suppressed. Is Yuno cracked? Is Yuno a gamer? Am I? I honestly don't know.
She is when it comes to rhythm games, for sure.
That was longer than the demo one. Yeah, it was longer than the demo, and they also got fucked up, go crazy, go stupid at the end. The ones in the demo were really easy.
What's really interesting, too, is you probably didn't notice this because you were locked in on the notes, but the accuracy of your note hitting determined how bright the screen was on her face.
Oh. Yeah.
It seemed to dim when you were a little bit off. And then it got brighter the closer you were to hitting perfect.
Well, I only missed one note, so I almost had a full combo.
I wonder why it kept dimming and brightening like that then.
I think you're right that it was based on whether or not I got perfects, because some notes I just hit, and then there were others that sparkled. Which I think means a perfect.
Okay.
So I think you were right.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it's that dynamic. But I think as long as I hit them, I'm okay.
I was just looking at her face because she looked exhausted.
I mean, poor girl's fucking going through it. She's dealing with the horrors every single day. She has a mom that's shit. She has a boss that's shit. She's being haunted by her dead husband, who manifests as a shadow man.
With eyes?
With eyes. If she doesn't light incense for him every day. And then he also just fucks up the rest of the house if she is remotely not worrying about him, I guess. I don't know. Fuck ass ghost. Anyways. Okay. I'm fine. Good. It's under control. My head hurts. I should go to bed. Can I light the incense? You tidy up his shrine, dusting off the remaining memories of the wake. You adjust the incense laid out for him. The note sits beside the offerings. The last memory of him that hasn't been claimed by the river. The only proof he's really gone. And yet, even now, part of you wonders, was it really goodbye? Or a message left behind? I'm sorry. I can't go on anymore. Keep your heart open and seek out the wisdom. Seek out the wisdom? You would never say something like that. You know it, no matter what your mom or anyone else says. If your mother knew you were still having these thoughts, she'd be fuming. But deep down, you know he was trying to tell you something. Something he couldn't say out loud. You take the note in your hands, the paper trembling with your breath. You can't give up. Not yet. He left you this message for a reason. He wanted you to find the truth. And you will. Seek the wisdom. That note was not included originally. There were, like, no traces of Kazuki that were left behind in the demo. At least not in that sense. Huh. So I find that fascinating. Anyway, bedtime. Eep, beep, beep, beep. I'm doing my best. As you enter As you enter your bedroom, you fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your hand brushes against a sharp edge on your nightstand, and you feel a sudden stinging pain.
Oh.
You pull your hand back quickly, but it's too late. A small, deep cut begins to bleed.
Oh.
Shit. That's Danganronpa pink blood. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain. Hey, why my blood look like an eyeball? Hey, why my blood look like an eyeball? I don't think bloods do that. What happened? But you swear you see a weird symbol form amidst the blood splatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exorcists, even this stupid apartment. Seriously. I wish Mom would stop meddling with my business and making me do all this for her. Your blood don't? I gotta say it don't. Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow of your screen, you read the words 3 unread messages from Mom.
Oh, lordy.
I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. Can't deal with anything anymore. As you lie on the bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of today. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands. Duty, sins, choice. And most importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there on your bed. Your thoughts are finally quieting down, and all you hear is the same resounding sound of drums. Every night the dreams return. Dark, muddled, heavy.
This time, it's that newspaper again. The page is yellowed, soft at the edges, folded awkwardly like someone had tried to forget it. That article sits tucked away in the bottom corner. Beneath the weather, beside an ad for a broken appliance. Barely noticeable, like it was never meant to be seen. The headline floats up through the haze, bold and sharp, while the rest of the words slide away like oil on water. Another death at the river, shoes recovered at the scene. Second such case this year. Small type, no photo. Just enough ink to say someone died. The world might have skimmed past it, but you can't. Not because of what it says, but because of what it doesn't.
Didn't you hear? His widow's been saying it wasn't suicide.
Poor thing, she's lost it. Her mother had to pull her away at the wake.
Heard she had a total breakdown then.
Honestly, she's not well. Their voices twist through the fog, warped and dreamlike. They spoke behind your back then, and they speak behind your back now, even in sleep. The scene melts. Their words smear like ink in the rain. The paper crumbles. The river rises. But that sentence, the one no one cared about, remains. Like it's asking you not to forget. Even if the world already has. Owie.
Damn! That was just day one!
Yeah, that was just day one. Well, we had the prologue, which didn't have a day labeled, and then everything else that came after that was just day one. Damn. How are you feeling?
Crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
I like this game. I like the story. It's very intriguing. I like the characters.
I knew you would.
The character writing is good because I really do want to throttle the mother. Goddamn.
So true. Do you want to try and go through another game day? I don't know how long the demo, or not demo, I don't know how long the quote-unquote common route actually is in comparison to the rest of the game. We haven't really made too many, like, I feel choices yet, so we might be going for a little while longer if we pursue, but I just wanted to gauge your energy to make sure you're okay.
I'm doing good so far.
Okay. We'll go through day 2, and then we'll assess how we feel after day 2.
Okay.
Because there's a chance they might not be as long as day 1. Now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because the day one was very tutorialized, so.
Cursed heart, bound by desire. Everything is a curse.
Cool. Sorry, what were you saying? I had to make sure I read out the text.
Oh, I said the day one was probably felt so long because it was very tutorialized.
True. I imagine if they give us a little bit more free will, now, then it might feel a bit shorter. We're starting at the end of the day already, so that's a big start.
Whew. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much more of your time, Ryota.
It's not a problem for me to escort you back.
Oh, well, it's just that I have to get some stuff on the way home. Dinner and such.
I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home, you know me.
Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. From Mom. Keep yourself together, you know me. Just follow your routine and it will be okay. Just remember to do as I say. Ugh, why can't she mind her own business?
Yo, so real though.
Whatever. I still have other things I need to do. Keep my sanity high. Gotta get incense. Leave the incense. Do my routine. And then we have optional tasks of convenience store, sweet shop, and cafe to thank Yoko for the croissant.
Croissant.
He's got a hot day with a cult leader. Please? No. I really don't want that man to join the cult. Please, Ryota, you're better than this.
Yo, for real.
Anyways, I should get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before going home. Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Free roaming is now available again. You'll be able to explore the town from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. During this time, you'll find the male leads scattered across the map beside several locations. You'll be able to interact with them. You can also interact with various other townsfolk for other side interactions. However, they won't wait forever. Some interactions will disappear after a certain time, so choose wisely. Additionally, any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by an hour. Plan your night carefully.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ, an hour? Fuck me running, dude. Well, I ain't getting my ass caught by that demon Kazuki again, so I'm going to the temple before I do fucking anything. All y'all bitches can frick off. Oh, hi. Not the wink! I hate this man.
How did I know he was going to be here?
I mean, he was next to it. I didn't think I was gonna end up interacting with him.
Please let me in. Please let me in, sir. I'm just a will guy. As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously? Stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. This is a holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit.
Whoa, ya boy on the grind for that bread, you get me? I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help.
Brother, shut up! I hate you! Ya boy on the grind for that bread? Can't stand this man. That's enough. We've had it with your antics. Leave before I call the police again.
Jeez! I'm doing what's called marketing, alright? People need my help, and I'm not gonna stop spreading the word. Yeah.
As you stand by observing the scene, Haruki catches sight of you and grins cheerily.
Of course he sees me. Get away from me.
Ah, a witness to my magnificence. You must vouch for me, dear client. This common man cannot perceive the ultimate force of my spiritual power.
But he's a monk who's had years of spiritual training.
He's an ordinary man. Oh my god. And I've taken a 30-day masterclass in exorcisms! Clearly, we're both qualified.
I hate this bitch! Are you comparing years of dedicated training and discipline to your online workshop?
Hey, every legend has to start somewhere. Plus, I have a certificate and everything. Do you have a certificate, buddy?
I don't need one.
Sounds like fake news.
Is it one of those online certificates that you print out yourself?
It's legit, okay? Just because I took a modern approach doesn't mean I'm not effective.
Why am I even arguing with you? Modern approach or not, this is sacred ground, and it deserves respect.
I respect it! I just think there's room for both ancient wisdom and new techniques. I'm here to help people in my own very effective and very real way.
Why am I even bothering with this? Just get out.
Hey, I thought monks were supposed to be all about compassion and understanding! And come on, if I don't hustle and promote myself, who will? It's part of my charm.
This is a place of tranquility, not a stage for your antics. I'm going to call the police if you don't leave.
The way he moved forward and Haruki moved back.
Pretty funny.
You ever heard of social distancing, my guy? Alright, I'll dial it back. But you have to admit, a bit of charisma can liven up even the most sacred space.
The monk sighs and you swear he might just break his vow of non-violence, but he just ushers Haruki out of the temple grounds with an exasperated wave.
God, you will understand if I kick this man's ass.
God, I beseech thee, can I please beat this man's ass? If it makes you feel better, I'll do it outside of the holy grounds. The minute they're off the shrine premises, this dude just rolls up his frickin' sleeves and is like, alright, time for an ass whooping.
Uh-oh.
Outside, Haruki waves you over with a cheeky grin.
Well, that was something. You've got to admit, I really know how to start things up.
Yeah, you definitely make an impression. But maybe next time try not to get kicked out.
Deal. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? Anyway, dear client, what brings you to the sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair.
I'll just be honest.
Why can't we say all four at the same time? Why do you care? Leave.
Why do you care? I'm getting stuff for my dead husband. Leave. Anyway, I'm getting things for Kazuki.
What a kind-hearted wife! How commendable! Though I must admit, must add a little note. Simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits. Especially those of the rather,
You can do it.
How do I not know how to pronounce this word?
Malevolent.
Malevolent. Yeah, thank you. Malevolent kind. I've seen that word before.
Kazuki is not an evil spirit. Oh, sorry, she was more aggressive. Kazuki is not an evil spirit.
Ah, I see. Forgive my choice of words, dear client. The world of spirits is vast and often misunderstood. Even benign spirits can have their own complexities and dangers. It's just that he's a little different. His ghost, if you will, has a different aura to it. Whatever is haunting your house, it is not a simple spirit. It's something that has been festering for years, even.
You're only saying that to sell me more of your services, aren't you?
Ye of little faith! Well, I would love to show you more of my abilities, you know me. This time I'm being quite serious. Whatever's going on in your home is quite unique. As much as I enjoy the eccentricities of the unknown,
Eccentricities, yes.
your house guest is not something to be taken lightly.
Thanks for the concern.
I didn't think you'd be so accepting of my deduction. Are you finally growing to trust me in my spiritual prowess?
Don't push it.
What? Ah, but as long as you know that I do genuinely care, that's good enough for me. Anyways, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. Yeah, I'll be off.
With a dramatic flourish of his coat, Haruki turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance setting in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right. I had better go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Yippee! I ain't getting my ass got by no demon.
Sanity increased.
By 5 points. And my affection with Haruki went up. Well, unintended consequence, but sure. We take those. Okay. So we also have to go to... I guess we don't have to, but... Candy store...
I want to see
cafe.
Baba.
So you want to go to the sweet shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if the grandmother's a real one, at least.
Does this look real to you?
Is it just... Oh...
Does she look real to you?
Yeah. Well, oh, hello, Yuno. Welcome.
Wow, she fell into her own typecasting. I didn't even have to ask. Hi, Granny. Sorry, I just need to make a quick trip to pick some things up. I won't be here for too long.
Nonsense! Stay for as long as you want. In fact, if you'd like, I could brew some tea for you in the back. You seem so stressed out. Also, what do you mean by typecasting?
Oh,
And besides that, where's little Kazuki? I've never seen you two apart. Two peas in the pod, as they say. Ho ho ho!
Kazuki, he passed away recently.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. Could it be that he was the poor boy on the news?
Silently you nod, confirming her words.
Oh, how tragic. I'm so sorry. Come here, my dear.
I want the hug from the granny.
I just realized she's on the step stool.
Well, it's because you couldn't see because it's covered by the text box, but yes, she's on a step stool because she's just a little granny. Little granny running her little candy shop. I love her. I never really went to the candy shop in the demo, so I didn't know that there was a nice granny here. Anyway, I'm hugging her. After just a moment of hesitation, you walk toward Granny, feeling the warmth of her arms enveloping you, the touch of comfort you've been unknowingly needing. Granny hugs her healing? Yes. She gently rocks you back and forth.
Your sanity goes up by 20 points.
Me, girl.
You're going through so much. Poor thing. Are you doing okay?
You give the tiniest of nods.
You're being very strong, Yunomi.
She stops to hold you at arm's length.
You're welcome to stay a little longer in my shop if you wish, Yunomi. But
She pauses for a second, letting go of you to disappear into the back room, only to reappear moments later holding a punnet of strawberries.
yeah! Please, have these. They were always Kazuki's favorite whenever the two of you visited.
Aww. Oh, how much would that be? She pushes the strawberries towards you.
On the house. Please, pass Kazuki my well wishes, wouldn't you?
You gratefully accepted the strawberries before glancing at the time. Thank you, Granny. I'll just get what I need. It takes you a moment to gather everything else you need, money in hand to pay Granny for them.
It's quite all right, my dear.
Feeling touched by her kindness, you pick the items up and leave to carry on your other tasks.
Yo, seeing Granny, awesome. I love her. That's so sick.
Sandy went up by 5.
Sanity increase. Yippee!
Cool.
So wait, can you open up the phone again? Yeah. So...
Convenience
Okay, so
store,
it's a convenient-
cafe.
Is the convenience store also optional? Like, how do you know which ones are optional?
I mean, technically, they are all optional. We're at the point now where it's all time management.
Oh, I see. So it seems like we have enough time for, like, one more task?
If we end up
Wait, no.
encountering a love interest, which would take up, another hour. There was a chance we could have run into Ryota if we went to the cafe before going to the sweets shop, but we spent enough time at the sweets shop that he's now gone. So we could probably hit the cafe and still have a little bit of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to see.
Because I'm assuming we have to put the incense in place before midnight too.
Well, yeah. Ideally. I think we'll be okay. Also, yes, good night. Rest well.
Night.
I want to see Yoko. Oh, the cafe's closed, that's why. I'm stupid. Okay. So then I guess convenience store would be the next best option, except I don't know where the fuck it is. Ah, there we go. Oh, so we'll get to see Ren.
Oh, that's neat.
It's over there. Thanks, that really narrows it down. Thank you. Here's my Pukia. Potato chip. My favorite brand.
Ren gives the door a blank look.
Welcome. Oh.
His face twists up in disgust.
It's you. Look, just get what you need and go home. I don't need you to make a mess at my job, too.
Not a messy person. None of that is my fault. Ren rolls his eyes.
Sure it isn't. Get what you want and get out.
After picking up the items that you needed, you head back to the counter to purchase them. Ren begins to scan your items silently. He paused scanning and silently looks at the air freshener among your items and gives you an approving look? You look at him, confused at his actions. This isn't the worst thing you could have bought. It's the brand I always get. He appears almost bashful at the admission, as if he has shared a massive secret. He's such a dork. Why does he think I would care? I love him. Seemingly realizing the strangeness of his statement, he hastily scans the rest of your items without saying another word. He points at the cash register's display. Talk to him. I'm surprised you have the time to work with how much you're holed up in your own apartment. He gives you a grunt. Unfortunately, streaming doesn't cover the bills as much as I hoped it would. I figured you're doing something like that with all the shouting I hear through my walls at night. Wasn't being that loud. It's probably just too quiet at night. His expression goes blank for a moment before snapping back to his usual frown. It's none of your business. What? Thank you for your patronage. Have a nice day.
Okay, fine, Cranky.
That's a demand to leave if you've ever heard one. As you head toward the exit, you hear a loud crash. Turning around, you see a customer standing amidst a toppled display. Ren, clearly irritated, clicks his tongue.
Did you just click your tongue at me? You worthless brat. It's your sloppy work caused this. What if I was injured, huh?
It's not my job to deal with morons.
What did you say to me? I'll report you to your manager, you...
Report away. I'll clean it up. I'm not wasting my time arguing.
You keep being mouthy with me and I'll fucking slug you.
The customer inches close to Ren and points his finger in his face threateningly. Uh-oh. Ren steps back, but realizes he's being backed against a wall as the customer corners him. That throws anything you could say to a manager out the window. Yeah, no, for real. The minute he actually lays his hands on the employee, it's over. Seeing the customer's aggression, you decide to step in. Hey, how can you say such things? You're the one who should apologize. As you try to intervene, the customer, who you can see is clearly intoxicated, tries to swing at you.
Well...
Will I get hit? Leave your guesses in the comments below. Are you fucking kidding me? I was on it that time. This game hates my ass. Woo-wee! I love his dumb little voice.
Ooh-wee.
Actually, you know, let's go! I would only get hit if all three of them didn't match. Because I have high enough sanity, I probably wouldn't get hit as long as I got two to match. So I just have to not suck. Ha! Serves you right. Ren takes the mop in his hand and continues to hit the already downed customer. Take that! And that! Ren, I think he's had enough. Fine. He tosses the mop aside in triumph. The customer drunkenly stumbles his way out, confused by the whole situation.
It hurt itself in the confusion.
My guy missed his punch because I assume what happened was the MC was able to dodge when I won the gamble. And then Ren was just like, haha, takes mop, hits him in the back a few times. He's so funny. Ren turns to look at you with a newfound respect. Huh. It was cool how you dodged that guy so quickly. Oh? What's that? I don't think I heard that first part quite clearly. You're saying how cool, amazing, and pretty I looked while standing up against that guy? Huh? I didn't say anything like that. It's just nice to hear some appreciation coming from you for once. Don't get used to it. But, yeah, thanks. I guess that could have gone a lot worse. No problem. Glad I could help. Plus, it was kind of fun seeing you swing that mop around. Yeah, it's called zoning. And, you too, I guess. Aw, you do care. Don't make me regret saying that. Look, just... if you're free tomorrow after work, we should swing by the shop near the apartment. Gotta bounce. Okay, have a good rest of your evening. You know, the one owned by that old granny. I'll pay back this favor. Are you asking me out on a date, Ren? What? No. I just owe you one, alright? Relax, I'm just teasing. I'll be there. Good. And, thanks again. Seriously. Anytime. Just try not to get into any more fights while I'm not around. Yeah. Just get out of here before I change my mind about being grateful. With that, Ren gives you a nod of appreciation before turning back to his duties. You leave the store feeling accomplished, and got to see a cuter side of Ren to boot. Ehehehe.
Nice. It's unfortunate we can't thank Yoko for the croissant, but it's okay.
We made our choices. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know how far away the mom even lives compared to our apartment, but the fact that she took the time... Oh wait, no, she said she was close by, but still.
Yeah, she happened to be close by was what happened. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls from the other side.
Hello, is anyone home?
What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met by a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner.
Oh, have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami?
Salvation? What do you mean?
Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He is the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine.
No, thank you. No, thanks. I don't really want to... You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap.
Hmm. I understand your reluctance, but Orochi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on a profound truth. Please, reconsider. Our door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now. God, really? Oh, wait!
I appreciate your concern, but now is not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again, though.
I understand it's not the best moment, but Orochi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring?
I'm really not interested right now.
But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit could make a world of difference.
I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment.
I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open.
The woman bows deeply, and with a final lingering look, turns away, leaving you alone. Let me light my god-dang shrine for my god-dang husband so that I don't get haunted by the Shadow Man. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder, and the feeling of gratitude settles in my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. I could offer him the strawberries from Granny.
Offer him Granny strawberries. I'm sure he'll like that.
My affection with him went up.
Huh? Can you flick the ghost of your dead husband?
Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There. All better. Alright. My husband is no longer going to get mad at me. Yeah, I gotta go toilet. Gotta go bathroom.
Gotta do the rhythm game.
You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm.
Yes.
Lovers, sorrow, or live at Yoko's?
Live at Yoko's.
I will stick to normal for right now. I don't want to risk anything. This one's cozy, I like it. I like a lot of the music in this game. Hello! Oh, Hanaki, welcome in. Impressive!
Hello.
You have hit 100% of the total notes. Sanity 90. I'm literally so sane.
You got a bonus increase for getting 100.
Yeah, so it looks like that's probably the play. I wonder if it had me play hard in the demo. Or not the demo, but like the trial one. The day one.
The trial one, which is why it went crazy at the end there?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because my sanity wasn't at its highest then, because I was in the middle of a panique attack, so probably made it extra hard. I wonder if that's what happens if you do it when you're low sanity, you're forced to play hard.
Oh, dude, probably. Sounds kind of sick, though.
It does sound kind of sick, but it also sounds kind of fucked up.
That's what I like about it. That's what makes it sick.
The window remains closed from the previous day. You still want to open the window?
No. I don't want random people inside my house.
I mean, good point. No. The window remains closed until you decide to open it again. I was just curious. I just wanted to look around at what else there was. But I guess we're
you
done.
You open your
so
window and Haruki comes in at the middle of the night like, hello, I hope you are sleeping well.
It's time for me to perform an exorcism.
Rancid. The vibes are rancid in this household.
What is a good meme that represents the situation? Ah, yes. Damn bitch, you live like this. This surely makes me relatable to the young generation. Goofy, You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air, and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired, and he's surprisingly fun to be around. I don't know how Ren does it, but customer service is certainly not for the weak. I'll get so tired after dealing with all those customers. Me every time Hitomi tells me a story about what happened to her at work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, that shit sounds exhausting. Could never be me. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips.
Please.
Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? What the?
Hello, my sleep paralysis demon. How are you doing tonight?
You're no better than your mother. You're really enjoying life, huh? You're fake. Fake.
Hey, that one particular voice just needs a quiet. The one that says I'm like, Mom.
How can you enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You let him down. He made a mistake trusting you. You're a liar. You don't actually believe he committed suicide. Do you? You're not doing enough. The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails and you begin to pick, anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No, you're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy, when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt. As if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs, sharp, biting, and suddenly the wound opens again, fresh blood dripping down your wrist. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again? Panic seizes you and you rush to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you. A shadow. A presence. Your stomach twists violently. Bile rises and you hurl the day's lunch into the sink.
Oh.
Then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is the low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running water, filling the void. And then footsteps. Thumping, scuttling. Something, someone, is outside the bathroom door. You know me. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away. Too far to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder, and cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound on your hand bleeds more, pain shooting up your arm. Kazuki. You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry. Please. I'll find your killer. I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that, I'm not calling that bitch! But then a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? Well, this is certainly an opportunity to make a choice.
A please from husband would be nice if he's gonna haunt us. Husband, you wanna help me out here?
What do you think, Hitomi?
I don't know.
I don't think there's a wrong answer. I think it's just... Who do you think would be ideal in the moment? Personally, I think when I got this scene, I called Haruki.
Yeah.
You want to call Haruki?
I think... Yeah.
Okay. Your hands trembled as you pulled your phone out to call the only person you knew who could deal with this. Ring, ring, click.
Hello, dear client. Are those pesky spirits being restless again? Or perhaps they're moving things around your apartment? Fear not, for my services are always at your disposal.
You were so taken aback by his precise knowledge of your predicament that the rest of his bombastic greeting went right over your head. How did you... Anyway, you're right. Things in my apartment were moved while I was at work.
What? She didn't mention that earlier.
I swear my apartment was empty and no one was home.
I wonder if we had to explore other parts of the apartment to figure that out, but there wasn't really any other parts besides the shrine.
The shrine hadn't been altered. The window had stayed closed. We went to the bathroom and there was nothing. Like, I don't know how we were supposed to figure out that things had been moved. I mean, I guess... Well, no, I guess when she started panicking, she said it did feel like furniture was moved around. And, like, things were shaking.
Oh, okay.
So I guess maybe it happened, like, outside. And she's just going based off of the vibe from all the noises.
When
I got back, everything was a mess and something felt off. I didn't know what it was, but it felt...
supernatural. Perchance.
Please just come over and help me.
Of course! I'll be there shortly, m'lady. Wink!
Beep, beep, beep. Despite how odd he is, I can't help but feel reassured. The chill of the apartment sends shivers down your spine. No, I remember a version from the demo where stuff was, like, actually, like, messed up, and her apartment got fucked up from something. But I think that was only when Kazuki got big mad. But Kazuki's chill. We raised his affection level twice.
I don't know, then.
I don't know why it's acting, like, weirdly out of order, or, like, maybe there was something that we were supposed to get that we didn't get. It's a little weird. I feel like the continuity is kind of confused between versions, because there's a scene, like, one of the parts of the cafe, too, it repeated lines, like, 3 times. So I feel like they kept the 3 different drafted versions of the line in that scene. So I wonder if, like, there's just some continuity errors where they didn't update certain things from the demo. And, you know, to be fair, Haruki did make a joke earlier about how he accidentally read a line from an earlier build.
Yeah.
So maybe it's fairly common for some of the different iterations to kind of not be fully fixed or, like, adjusted to account for, like, whether you encountered certain branches or not. Because I remember this scene happening, like, several days into the demo. Not this early. But I don't know. And so, partly against your better judgment, you step out of your apartment to wait for Haruki to arrive. Within minutes, you hear the tapping of Haruki's shoes finally echoing down the hallway. He waves at you before grasping the doorknob and opening the door with a flourish. After a brief moment, he pauses in the doorway, turns, and gives you a wide grin.
My! This is quite the energetic spirit we have here. Of course, this will not be an issue to me. I would advise that you step back a bit, m'lady.
You obediently take Haruki's advice and take a few steps back. Haruki, almost in a strategic-like fashion, places candles around the apartment. He then comes back to the doorway and prepares to chant. The very air of the room starts to feel charged as Haruki's voice takes on a melodic quality. Words that I have no understanding of flow like water from his lips. His hands trace intricate patterns through the air, the candles flickering wildly as the flames dance erratically in non-existent wind. It doesn't take long for the room to fill with unsettling energy. A chill runs down your spine as a cold draft rustles curtains, sending shivers across your skin. The melodic chanting is suddenly interrupted. Hanaki clutches at his chest, staggering. A faint trickle of blood escapes from the corner of his mouth. Each cough sends specks of blood splattering onto the floor.
Well, goodbye. You're about to have 2 dead husbandos on your hands.
Damn. The room is filled with the sounds of his labored breathing, and the eerie silence is only accompanied by the ticking of the clock. The flickering candles slowly calm as Haruki straightens slowly, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand only to unsuccessfully smear it instead.
It's fine. Just a particularly strong spirit. I'll manage. Though?
Something like this can't possibly stop the strongest exorcist around here!
Of course! Something as minute as this can't keep me down! Wink! With the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of ancient sages, I shall vanquish any spirit that dares to disturb your peace! A bit of added protection won't hurt. I picked this up from the temple today. It's not as strong as me, of course, but it does work. And even if it doesn't, it does add a cute little addition to your bags.
Haruki digs through his bag and pulls out a small lucky charm with a cute cat face on it.
Please have it! Looks like Yuno.
Or the did you steal it?
Did you steal it, Haruki? An eccentric redhead with a propensity for cats. Where have I heard this before?
Huh. Haha, anyway. Thank you, it looks like you.
Yeah, do you think so? I guess my charm is rubbing off of these cute little cats.
Yeah, it's got that same mischievous smile.
Well, I do aim to bring a bit of cheer to even the most serious situations. Speaking of which, this little guy is said to ward off evil spirits. Keep it close, and it'll help keep the negative energy at bay.
I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll be as effective as you are.
Of course! Together we'll make sure your apartment stays spirit-free. And if you ever feel uneasy, just remember my charming face on the kitty.
All his waving around leaves his sleeve pulled up, revealing tattoos on his arm that seem closer to carvings than ink. You can't help but steal a couple of glances at them, noticing beads of blood seeping along the intricately carved patterns.
You okay, bro?
Haruki notices the glances and sends a grin your way, eyes twinkling mischievously.
Ah, these old things? They're my best kept secrets. People say they're a map to buried treasures, but I'm afraid it's just my way of keeping things interesting.
You're bleeding, though. It's something to be worried about.
What kind of exorcist would I be if I were afraid of a little blood? I'm fine. Besides, it hurt a lot more when I got them.
You hand him a towel as you take a seat next to him. Still, though, it looks painful. You hesitate, thinking about whether or not to ask Haruki about them, but he senses your curiosity and speaks up anyway.
They're protective wards, so that I won't ever lose a battle with a spirit.
But if you're so strong, why do you need them?
There's no shame in relying on an extra layer of protection. Sometimes there are enemies you can't fight alone. And besides, they look look pretty cool, don't they? It adds to the whole mysterious exorcist vibe. Like I walked straight out of an anime or something.
You roll your eyes, smirking at his cheekiness, but your smile fades when you see Haruki wince in pain. He's still hurt. His wound is still bleeding and there's a ghost in your house. Haruki, you know, behind all that cheeriness and grandiosity, it seems that I don't know much about you.
He's so goofy, I know. I feel like they amped up his goofiness a lot between iterations, because he was a little bit whimsical in the demo that I played, but I feel like they turned it up to like 27. Out of 10. He's going crazy. He's going goofy.
He pauses, his expression shifting as he searches for the right words before finally responding.
It's nothing too interesting.
Cranked up his whimsy to combat the horrors and trauma. You know what? That's fair. I do think we needed more lighthearted scenes between all the different, like, characters. Because something else I meant to point out earlier when we were talking about comparisons, the love interests did not interact with each other in the demo that I played. It was only ever MC interacting with them. They, like, never interacted with each other, but we got several scenes where they all kind of got to banter with one another. Which, considering the plot reveals that happened at the end of that demo, kind of interesting that we're, like, only now seeing them interact. But I guess it fits with the overarching narrative the game is trying to tell. It's better to have them interacting like this, but they didn't before. So I feel like they're really trying to, like, flesh the characters out more than they did in the demo, which, fair enough, they have the means to, but they don't have to confine it. Okay.
Haruki's smile fades slightly, his eyes distant as if he's sorting through unpleasant memories. Or perhaps he's still dealing with the pain.
Well, I've always been spiritually gifted. It's been my thing for decades. It's the only thing I have. It might not seem like it, but I guess there's a responsibility to it. Oh, and I like mackerel.
Mackerel's alright, I suppose.
Alright! It's the food of the gods!
Haruki's expression shifts to something softer, but still as genuine.
I know it might be hard to trust someone like me, but if for some reason you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise I'll tell you everything someday. Maybe over some fried mackerel.
You give a soft chuckle at his playful remark as he returns to his usual demeanor. He adjusts his sleeves to conceal his tattoos once more.
The little ritual I did should keep them quiet for a while, but watch out. This is one persistent spirit.
You nod gratefully, feeling a sense of relief mixed with concern for Haruki's well-being. Thank you, Haruki. Please take care of yourself. He acknowledges your words with a nod, his eyes reflecting a flicker of gratitude amidst the weariness.
Always, my dear client. Until next time.
Haruki trots back down the hallway, giving one last wave as you close your door. Let's go. Yay.
Damn, I wonder if we did manage to do the croissant thing, we would have gotten 100.
I mean, it's not like it goes back down to 60 the next day.
True.
Can I go to freaking Epis now? Thank you. As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion's loyalty, all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper, into a void-filled slumber, where the past whispers but never fully reveals itself. I think I chose to, like, dig as deep as I could, because you know me, I love lore. I'm like, past life, you say? Dig, dig, dig. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with an air of protectiveness, warmth, and even love? Someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past. When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Yes, him. He had everything. A mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you, even though you brought endless calamities. He was potential. Oh, I guess saw. He saw potential. He saw strength, and he saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until...
Dig deeper.
Until the calamity. Yes. You ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet that wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into a horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take anymore, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's fair. Went down a little bit.
I was about to say.
But at least we're still pretty high.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Think you can do another day?
I'm feeling my ass get a little tired. I want to keep going though, but my body is saying "Durr."
It's okay. I think we've given them enough of a taste of kind of what the game is like. We've given you your crumbs, chat. Like I said before, I don't actually fully know where the common, quote-unquote, common route ends and the actual, like, route for Sewell begins anyway. so I wouldn't know how much longer we'd have to keep going in order to complete the common. And I don't want to do it without you since you're here, so... we will stick with this. I feel like this is a good enough look. So as stated, I will unfortunately not be continuing this on stream, but I will be making a video about it for my eventual second YouTube channel. My second attempt at YouTube and getting YouTube monetization primarily. We'll see if it works. But anyways,
Too much wind.
You heard that too, right?
Yes. So much wind?
Yeah, somebody in the background just said... Okay.
What? That's weird. I didn't think there would be talking in the background. Hello? Anyways. Yeah, I thought I heard somebody say too much wind. I was like, what? I don't have anything open, so I don't know what the hell happened there. Actual ghost, maybe? Question mark? Anyways.
Oh, okay, good.
But yeah, this is Lover's Enigma. You should definitely check out the full game on Steam if you are able to, if you're at all interested. It's very fun. Very cool to experience. A little creepy, but it's fun. I will do my best to finish it on my own as quickly as I can, so that way I can work on a video. Thursday is basically going to serve as this week's Wednesday in that I'm not streaming later today, now that it's officially midnight in Onigashima. Hey. I will not be streaming today. I will be having off day. I will be resting. So the next time you'll see me, well, you guys won't see me, but if you're a member, you'll see me on Friday for Super Battle Golf.
Too much wind.
Oh yeah, it's too much wind. It's definitely just a random stock voice they have during this scene, I guess. How fascinating. But yes, you'll see me on Friday for members. And then no stream Saturday. I forgot. I was about to say I was doing something on Saturday, but I'm not. I'm not streaming. I have a lot of stuff I have to do. I'm in a bit of a pickle. And so I'm trying to get some business taken care of. Dies. So instead of streaming, I'm trying to be an adult and do adult stuff. I'll do the best that I can. I'm struggling, but I'll get through it. And then Sunday, we'll try to finish Inconveni. So since you might not see me on Friday if you're not a member. So technically you'll see me on Sunday, but whenever you're gonna see me next. Until then, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with us. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu! Say good night, Hitomi.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Yunotsu.
Good night.